Hey everyone, welcome back. I want to talk about in this video about flat left wrist and wrist hinge and what that means. Now, the flat left wrist pertains to the left hand if you're a righty, obviously the right hand if you're a lefty. But this hand is extremely important that this wrist stays in this position through the golf swing. To be able to put a pencil on there, your golf club on there in this position. If you can make a fist, you can make a flat left wrist. Most dangerous move in golf is this position right here with the wrist, and you see that a lot in backswings to try to get a bigger backswing. Absolutely crucial this left wrist stays flat, and I'll explain why in a second here. So as you're holding the club, if you watch my club face and watch my wrist, when I cup my wrist, this being in the cup position right here, the face opens up. It's one of the major causes for a lot of shots going to the right. Extremely important that this wrist stays flat. That being said, the wrist also only hinges in one direction. If you look very closely at the wrist here, just above the thumb is the only place that you hinge. This position right here. So a flat left wrist right here, never this. This is probably the worst thing to do. Here, only here. So as you're taking your club back in your swing, that's your wrist position. That's your hinge, flat and hinged. What that looks like through a pitch shot is, obviously we talked before about the club leaning forward in its natural position, where it's supposed to be. I hold the club in such a way that my flat left wrist is pointed toward the target, or this wrist bone is toward the target. As I take my club back to about a halfway position, then I can hinge my wrists. So for a short pitch with this hinge, nice clean strike, returning to where the club is supposed to be and to where it's designed. Its design is to return to this position right here. That position right there for a good strike. In order to hit it straight, I have to hinge right here above my thumb, where the wrist hinges right here. So as I come back, hinge, flat left wrist, comes back in and comes back down. Clean, solid, lots of spin if you have the right kind of golf ball. That was a quick video on wrist hinge and a flat left wrist. Give it a try.